Hello everyone and welcome back to Her Garden Diary. I know it has been a while since I've done a video about my garden. I've been busy. I went back to online schooling and it's been taking up a lot of my time. However, the garden is exploding right now, so I thought I would show you guys just what's going on. So I'm in the front of my yard here. This is a mess. I've given up on it. I can't keep up with the weeds and ants. We're going to do a revamp for next year, possibly just covering it with a bunch of mulch and just leaving what's in here, besides the weeds, of course. These are the lilies, have started to bloom here. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I have my lupin. That one is dying from ants. There is another one back there within all these weeds. I don't know what that weed is, but it's really annoying. I did put some perennials in here, but you can't tell. What I did want to show you guys was this. This is that stacking planter that you can get from the Dollar Tree. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, I think, stacked here. And I put some petunias, red and white petunias, for our Canada Day celebration, and it looks really, really good here. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright, so now we've come back to the back garden bed here where the peppers are. I'm going to show you this little portion here. I have my marigolds in the pots. These were all grown by seeds as well as the snapdragons. I did plant another clematis here because the other one, it wasn't doing good, and this one I don't think likes it here either. I think it's too hot for it, but we'll see how it comes back next year. I also have some lavender starting there. It's slow to go here, but hopefully it'll come quick and come back again next year. Here is my Rose Marvel Sage that's going crazy. We've got some Morning Glories that I have planted here. Hopefully they will go up this trellis. Huge rose here. I can't remember what this is. I think it's a David... No, not a David Austin. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's massive, and I'm gonna have to do some pruning on it, but everything is blooming right now, so I'm just leaving it. So here we have my pepper bed, and it's doing great. You'll notice there is a big hole here. We had a windstorm the other day and my Carmen pepper broke, so it snapped right at the base and I lost it, and I was kind of sad about it because it had like 15 peppers on it, and I've never been able to grow a Carmen pepper properly, but well, there's always next year. This one here is a Cubanelle, and as you can see, I've got lots of big peppers coming on here. These ones get like huge, like they'll be like bigger than my hand, so I'm quite excited because I think I'm counting about 10 on here, maybe even more. That'll be the most I've ever had on a Cubanelle. This is my pepperoncini, and I have a few really nice ones on here as well. Actually, all my peppers are doing great. I have another Cubanelle back there. This is a, which one is this one? What is this one again? Oh, I do have a second Carmen pepper. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how big that sucker is. So I did get another Carmen pepper, and there's a lot on here too, so that's good. And this one is my Yellow Aura. This one always does great for me. I always get fantastic peppers on it. These will turn yellow. This is called the Aura. They don't make it, they don't sell the seeds on Johnny's website anymore, so I save them as much as I can. I've got a million, don't worry. This is my red bull's horn, I think it is. Yeah, and I've got one little pepper on there. I'm sorry the lighting's kind of crappy. It's like about 3:30, 4 o'clock here. I've got this one. I don't know what that one is. This is an orange glow. This one was late to the game because it germinated really, really late. I'm hoping that it will come quickly. I've got some marigolds here. The one on the left I grew, the one on the right was a volunteer. So I don't know what that is. I'm thinking it's a Queen Sophia. I've got another orange glow here. Just starting to put on some peppers. And this one is another red bull's horn. I believe all of those are. Another yellow aura. I've got one huge pepper over here. There he is. This is my other Cubanelle. No. I don't know what that one is. Apparently all of the writing on my tags, it says Carmen. This is another one that germinated really late, but I planted it anyway. Looks like my wood is coming apart here. Ooh, danger. This is another Cubanelle. Oh yeah, we're working our way around here. I'm just gonna walk on the plastic. And the big one in the middle here is a Ancho Poblano. Poblano? Yeah. And I've got a really nice pepper here. I've got lots actually. And then this one is a paprika. And it's not really setting a lot of flowers, but yeah, it's a little slow, this one. So that is my pepper bed here. It's doing great. It always does. And then here is my garlic. And I'm noticing now that the bottom leaves are starting to brown. So that means in about I don't know, maybe a month or two, we'll be able to pull these. I think it has to be like up here that it gets brown, and then the tops have to get brown or something. I don't know. Anyway, they're looking great. I'm definitely going to plant more garlic next year. The back pea bed, I have to admit my peas were really crappy this year. I didn't amend any of this soil at all the way down, and as you can see, it's very sporadic, very patchy, not how I wanted it to be. That should be full, but it is not. So anyway, peas are okay on this end, but as they go farther down, they're just not good. Again, I'm going to amend the soil next year with lots of compost. I did not do that this year. It's pretty hard soil, so yeah. Also, here is my lettuce. It is so ready to be eaten, and I actually started today. I cut off 2 huge heads of lettuce, and we'll work through this during the month of July. And once we get to that end, this one will already start being ready to go. Lemon basil. I never have luck with lemon basil. It looks like it's okay, but like it's already bolting. I don't actually ever use it. I just plant it because, so I think I'm not going to use lemon basil or plant it or anything anymore. I have some fantastic strawberries here, as you can see. I got a real big one under there and some really nice ripe ones here that I can pick and eat. And again, really patchy peas. Not happy with them. Hi, Mama. Sorry, cat. It's like I get distracted. And here is a pot of mint that I actually ended up buying. I have hacked it back. It's had its first harvest, and I'm going to wait for it to grow again, and then I'm going to do it all over. Hi, Mama. This is my spearmint that I was able to grow all by myself. So that'll be another one that I'll be harvesting soon. I did a lot of marigolds this year. Hi, Mama. Sorry, there's this mama cat. She's a stray and she hangs around. She's really sweet. Anyway, this was a Marglobe tomato that I broke and just decided to replant in the pot. These are Jolly Jester They're called Jolly Jester marigolds, and I don't really know how I feel about them. They're really big and tall and straggly, and I kind of like the uniform ball type here, and probably won't do these ones again. Thought I would like them, but I didn't actually know how tall they were gonna get. So anyway, that's those, and I have a few of them in pots. Okay, so let's start with this bed here. In the back here, I have my, I think these ones, now I can't remember what I planted. I can't remember if these are the Sweeter Yet or the Patio Munchers. Can't remember, but I definitely planted them way too close together, but they are starting, like I watered these things 2 days ago really well, and they like leaped overnight. So they're going to be climbing up this trellis soon and hopefully producing fruit soon. This is my Bush Early Girl tomato, and I've never been able to grow this tomato, and this, I've had these seeds probably for probably 4 or 5 years, and I never grew them. And so this year I decided, okay, we're going to try the Early Girl Bush again. And she is going cray cray. Like, she's got so much fruit on her. I'm super excited. And again, like, I gave them a really good water and they just exploded overnight. So she needs pruning all the time. But I'm happy. I'm not complaining. This is great. I also have I have a tiny Tim down here that needs to be staked up a little bit. He's fallen over. This here is my Supremo Roma. It's the only Roma that I have. Just give it a little tickle there. She is producing some fruits. This thing last year got so big, and I had probably 50 or more fruits from that plant. So that's why I planted it again. Hopefully it'll get that big again. And I have another tiny Tim. This is my Manitoba. Again, producing loads of tomatoes and always needing some staking, which is good. And on the back I have some more cucumbers, and this is grass because I accidentally left the bird feeder up and it all spilled in there, and now it's germinating. Oops. And we've got some beds here with some snapdragons that I started from seed, and as well as some more marigolds. Okay, so going on to this bed here, this is the beet bed. It's a little out of hand. Everything looks to be going well, except for one thing, and it is officially the first pest in my garden for the 2023 year, and that is leaf miners. I had to cut a whole bunch of, yeah, look, there's a wormy right in there. Where is it? Can you see it? There. You can see that worm in there? Ew. Bye, buddy. Ew, gross. Anyway, I had to cut out a whole bunch of leaves on here, so the front looks a little bit chopped down, but it was just covered and it was gross, so I cut them out. But they don't actually really ruin the root. It's just the leaves, and I actually don't eat the beet greens at all, so it's fine. I'm going for the root. On the back here, I have Portugal jade bush long runner bean. I don't know what the heck it was. I don't know what I planted, but it's starting to go up the trellis, as well as my Emirate pole bean here. And I didn't get as well. It looks a little sporadic, but it is going up the. Usually I have them nice and lined up, but this year I just kind of let it go. so that they would go straight up, but they're kind of intertwining with each other and doing their own thing, which that's pretty much what a garden's supposed to do. Just water it and leave it. Okay, so the last bed that we have here is my other tomato bed, and it's just beautiful. I could sit here and look at this thing all day long. In the front here we have my sage that came back, which is fantastic. I also have some parsley that I started, and there is some, I think that's Dulce Fresca basil. I've got my usual strawberry sitting here. I did hack back my chives today because they had flowered and they were starting to go to seed, and I actually wasn't even going to be using them this year because I still have tons of chives from 2 years ago. So I hacked it back and just let it be. It'll grow back. And then I have my rosemary here, which I was able to grow from seed, which was made me super happy. And this guy's got, ooh, look at that one. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll get that one before the birds do, and then we've got a whole bunch of strawberries under there. Okay, so this tomato bush here is the Primo. It's supposed to be a beefsteak, I think. And there is a ton of fruit on it. If I could get the camera to actually go where it's supposed to, sorry. I have some roses here. Look at the color. Oh, they're so pretty. These ones were just roses that I bought at Safeway about, I don't know, when did I come here? 8 years ago, 7 years ago. And I just put them in the ground and they come back every year. So pretty. So pretty. And my cat statue with her tomato leaf hat. So these two in the middle here are roadsters, and they're producing some pretty fairly nice fruits. Gonna have lots of tomatoes, I think. They look pretty good. And then the two in the back are marglobes, and they are also doing really good too. Lots of fruit. Cannot complain about these plants at all. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on back here. It's very hot out. It's probably about 30 degrees here today, so, and of course I decided to make a video right in the middle of the afternoon. So that was pretty smart of me to do. But anyway, so that's the garden back here. Have a couple more pots, more roses going absolutely crazy back here. Oh, they're so beautiful. You could just smell them. So pretty. There's two different kinds of roses. One's a darker one and one's a lighter one, obviously. I don't know what they're called. I have it written down, but of course I can't tell you because I can't think of it. Okay, so here was our experimental pea wall against the south side of the house, and obviously it's kind of a fail because they are not liking the heat back here, and I didn't think they would. We were just experimenting to see. I water these things like religiously, and they've only gotten like a foot high. Yeah, obviously not liking the heat. We will try maybe tomatoes here next year. Not quite sure what we're gonna do. So anyway, that was a quick video of the garden at the end of June, just showing you how everything has exploded, how everything looks, and I should go take you over to the big garden and show you that one too. So I almost forgot to show you this garden because it's just exploding. This is the lily garden. As you can see, some of the lilies are starting to open. When I get to the other side, I'll show you. Coral bells and some strawberries. And I just, holy moly, noticed there's some pretty good ones in there. This one's a tricky one. You gotta really watch it because it produces fast. Oh, look at these guys. They're everywhere. Look at these. Oh, the little spider wanted it. I have 2 Tiny Tims here. I think it's a little hot here and I don't really get a lot of water to them, but anyway, we can fix that easy. Everything is just kind of really overgrown and wild in here and weedy. There's some Rose Marvel Sage. I'll get my shadow out of the way. This is some phlox. I have some of this stuff. I have no idea what it is, but it makes really pretty purple flowers. Here is my chamomile. And, oh, is that an aphid? No. Hex you, aphid. No, no, no. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get aphids on them this year. I'm trying to do my own tea, and so I've been picking the flowers off as they open. And then we've got some more, why do I never remember the name of that stuff? This stuff. I always forget the name. Yeah, not coming to me. Anyway, it's a big weedy mess, and my wow. What are those things again? Oh my gosh. Anyway, as you can see, it has finished its flowering, and this one's gonna start. Wow, that's bad when you can't even remember what it is, but your people watching the videos like screaming, it's this, it's this. Oh, wow, I got a lot of mushrooms down here. Anyway, here's my lilies. Here's a red one that's opened and it's really pretty. Ow, mosquito. Time to go in. And that one, it's like a vanilla colored one. It's very beautiful. And then there are the usual orange ones that we have mixed in here, and our lovely variety of weeds all the time. Okay, so the final portion here is just showing you these perennials. This is some Veronica, some Speedwell, and also some more sage. Alright, so I'm starting to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And, yeah, still can't remember these. Have a great one. I'll show you Rob's garden next. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. It is the next day, next morning, actually. I got too hot, so I thought maybe I would come in the morning and show you guys the big garden. This is the garden that I'm using at my boyfriend's house. So it's quite a large garden, and as you can see, it's exploding as usual. So let's take a little walk over here. I have it actually sectioned off into 4 parts. So we've got our beans, obviously. There is a section back there, carrots and beets. So let's start off with the beets here. I did have about, I don't know, like 144 planted, obviously. Not all of them germinated, which is okay. I have a couple varieties in here. I have the Chioggia and the Detroit Dark Red as well. I think I also have some mixed beets in here as well. So I know this garden doesn't look too fantastic. I did have grand plans to have like sort of a walkway through here, and you could, you know, go around the circle path. I was going to put stones down, but that never happened this year. So anyway, maybe next year. So I was going to put a stone pathway all around just to keep the weeds down. Now I have come through here and weeded. It was terrible before, so it doesn't look as bad as it was. I have a random tomato growing in here. I actually have a few random tomatoes growing in here. They were volunteers that came back from last year. They're kind of everywhere amongst the dill that came back as well. I'm also noticing this morning as I look at this that I also have leaf binders here as well. What else is new, right? Okay, So moving over here, this bed is doing absolutely amazing. This is my Borlotti bean bed. It is all Borlotti beans that I'm going to be using for drying. They are already flowering, which is so exciting. So this bed did really well. I actually missed a whole section in the middle, but you can't tell, aside from maybe some weeds in there. But anyway, it grew in pretty good. This should be quite a harvest. And let's just jump to the center here. This is supposed to be all perennials, but I did have to plant some herbs in here as well. This is some basil that I see has broken. Wind. It gets really windy back here, so but that's okay because I believe that was a bolting piece, so whatever. I also have there is back there some, oh, what is that basil? I can't, licorice? No, I can't remember what that basil is. It's the spotted one. Here I have some scarlet sage. I also have some, oh, what the heck is this? I'm really bad. Anyway, the video from yesterday, I was trying to think of the name peony for those flowers. So anyway, this is hyssop. I've got two types of hyssop here, which is nice. I've got a columbine obviously in the middle that will get nice and big. I got some more hyssop here, and this is my cilantro, and it bolted. Hi, honey. Anyway, so it bolted and it's gone to flower, so whatever, I'm just leaving it. Over here I have my carrots. There are a few varieties of carrots in here, and the sidewalk is weeds. There are some more beans over there, and I also have my tomato bushes here. Holy crow, my whole tomato bush just fell right over. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it because it looks like it's still okay. I just noticed this. As long as it didn't snap at the bottom, this whole thing is just, it needs to yeah, but it's loaded, so yeah, like well, I had one here, but it didn't, I guess it unhooked itself. So anyway, so I got some tomatoes here. I also have, you were right, there's dill everywhere. There's dill everywhere.
I could cut through it, so.
I got a cosmos growing there. This is a zucchini. Looks like it's doing all right. All along the edge here I have calendula. I've already started to harvest some of the flowers so that I can make a salve, my first time. And over here is my medicinal bed that looks like a bunch of crap, but here is my chamomile plants, and I've got some lamb's ear. What is that? Aster over there. That's a perennial. Here's my lavender. I'm hoping that this comes back really well. What is this one over here again? What did I put there? I don't know what that one is. And more lavender, weeds. I can't remember what this stuff is here. I believe it is, his names escape me. Anyway, I've got some straw flower, and I've got some catmint, and this is also some peppermint or spearmint. And I can't get through this big thing of weeds here, so I'm gonna go round. Oh yeah, and I've also got some asparagus growing here. Looks like it's doing pretty good, so I'm happy about that. So let's just follow this road around here. See if I can get the name of what this is here. What is that? I can't read it. Anyway. And this is dianthus. This is white sage. I have no idea what this is again. And I've got some echinacea. This is feverfew. I have no idea what that plant is. I thought it was something that I had put in. I thought it was a strawberry, actually. It's clearly not a strawberry. And yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in here. I don't remember what it is, but it's of the medicinal sort. So basically that is the big garden back here. I'll take you over to the other side over here. Oh, that thing is loaded with tomatoes. Okay, so I've got some of those mammoth sunflowers growing back here. I also have a, what is this pumpkin? Sugar pie pumpkin growing. This is my milk thistle. That's kind of cool. And oh my gosh, names this morning. What is this one again? This one. Mullein. I got a mullein plant growing back here. It's about to flower. That's pretty. Pretty little mullein flowers. And here comes the mosquitoes. So I'm going to go. So that is a quick little tour of the big garden at my boyfriend's house. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I can get another video out next month. See you guys later.